Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lydia here. So if you're new to this channel, I just usually share some of the things that changed my lifestyle in the past several years. I built a healthy routine by going to the gym and by reading more books. Occasionally, I share some of the fun things happening in my life. Today, I'm going to another restaurant. It's a Korean fusion and also combines, French techniques. It's called Hansik. So this restaurant is in the same group as the one that we visited last time, HWEH. I think there are a lot of restaurants like that in Hong Kong these days. A lot of influence by different parts of Asian impact, like Singapore, Korea. And this restaurant, Sikgoo, is opened by a very famous Korean chef. He has a 2-star Michelin restaurant in Seoul, Mingo. I think that was on the 14th of the Asia 50 Best Restaurants in 2020. And then he won some of the award for this year as well. Sikgoo is his new venture in Hong Kong. They opened its door last year in June and then they closed it and renovated again. I have never tried it before, but today I'm very happy and super excited to see what they have to offer. Hi, how are you? You want to be in the video? My friend Mark. What's special here?
The risotto is the inspiration of the first version. There's cabbage, it can tell you a little bit more about the story when they sell to you, which is a traditional dish for them. The way will be also a classic version for them for beginning in Korea. And close to the beef also. So it's really some very classic inspirations from Korea.
Serve their tasting set menu include total 9 courses from their Korean starters to the petit fours, and also at the back page we also have some add-on items for a sharing portion. You can order 1 or 2 to share.跟住就到我哋第一個 course 叫做粥配打鮮粥咧，係一啲韓式嘅 rice porridge 啦。咁裏邊會有少少 coriander 同埋少少呢個 abalone leaf sauce 喺入邊嘅，cut 咗少少韓國嘅 berry slices 啦，同埋少少 caviar 嘅。建議個粥可以配一個布吉一齊食。布吉咧即係韓式嘅脆片，咁有2個味嘅，一個紫菜味同埋一個蝦。食完呢個之後就可以食打鮮。打鮮咧係一啲韓國傳統嘅小食，一啲 tea snacks 啦。今日個味道咧，師傅就揀咗呢個當歸配蝦嘅味道，跟之後隔離嗰個叫喐波，咁就係一個 slow dry 嘅一個韓國牛肉啦，再 glaze 咗少少 sesame oil 同埋金針 sauce。
This is the starter, and this is some kind of congee. So they asked us to eat this first, pair with some of the Korean snacks. Oh, this is good.
HWEH. So in Korea, the HWEH means raw. So we have a signature of raw dishes from the chef. Starting from the bottom right, it's a snapper with the marinated plum inside and snapper skin on the top. Korean squid, Korean seaweed. Then we move on to the planche, so the Korean beef with the cucumber and pear. We'll finish with a 2 years aged kimchi and mackerel on the top. So the chef recommends to start from the snapper and finish.
This is our first dish actually. So they asked us to start from the snapper. It's very interesting tasting. I think some alcohol in it as well. The beef is very good. A little bit smokiness.
This is your Cabbage Saam. It is from Korean traditional family dish. At the bottom part is a sugar slab. At the middle is a Saam. We serve some plum and vegetable inside, topped with some dry tomato. Then I will add a dry seafood white bean soup.
You can smell the prawn, and then there's just the beef. It's a very subtle prawn taste in it, and it's a cabbage wrap. No, I think there's prawn inside the cabbage as well.
大家嘅 fish mandu 喺中文嘅意思裏邊係餃子，我哋選用咗嚟自濟州嘅 sea punch， 中間釀咗豆腐、kimchi 同埋蔬菜，上面有 zucchini， 而底部分會係一個韓式嘅芥辣醬。建議大家試咗個 original taste 先，之後先試唔同嘅 combination， 因為韓式嘅芥辣醬相對地咧，佢會係偏酸同埋帶有發酵。
So this is the fish mandu. Mandu means dumplings in Korean. She asked us to try the original taste first and then try the one on top, Korean master. It's very special. Some sweet taste. Do you like it?
For your next course, ladies, is a deep fried local chicken with the mushroom mousse in the middle. Serve along with a ginseng risotto, pickled onions, and we finish with a kyogo mushroom.
This dish is interesting because it's ginseng risotto. I think ginseng is a very typical Korean ingredient that you always find in Korean cuisine. Usually it's ginseng soup. Now they're just doing it in a way that's more like fine dining. The ginseng taste is very strong in the risotto. It reminds me of one time I visited Seoul and I went to this ginseng chicken soup place. Korean fried chicken. You should order fried chicken at a Korean restaurant, right? The fried chicken smells very good. I think there's some pepper on top, maybe in the sauce. It's a little bit sweet and spicy.
Really spicy. It's just the right amount of spicy. It's not too spicy.
Yeah, right amount of spicy and it's juicy as well. It's crispy on the outside and there's some sauce, it's juicy inside. Super good.
More small portion.
Oh, thank you.
For your main course, individual will have the Korean style cold noodles. The noodle is made by buckwheat. At the bottom part is a soy sauce with sesame oil and topped with kimchi and egg slide. For your main course is a Korean beef Hanwoo. It is a top and level. It's 8 peppers. And then this one is a drip long part, and we also made it in patty. I would like to invite you to enjoy the drip long first, and then you can taste the special sweetness from the beef. And this one is the Korean pork. Our chef recommend you pair with the bum kimchi, zucchini, and pickled vegetables and gamjam soup.
This is our main course. It's a buckwheat noodle with sesame sauce. Still hungry. It's very good. Sort of like clear palates. And then it pairs with the A++ beef. Another kind of beef. They said they changed the whole menu compared to the previous one. The one that we just tried, the fried chicken, was the only one that's kept on the menu. Remember? Now this way they do it, it's more like, now there's a lot of trend in Hong Kong is it's fusion, right? They combine some of the other influence in the Asian countries, like HWEH for the Singaporean cuisine, but combined with the French techniques. Very good.
The dessert called peach meat. So it is the peach sorbet infused in the dokchimi. Dokchimi is the Korean reddish water kimchi.
Oh, kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi. Yeah, it's a reddish water kimchi in Korea. Bottom we also have some diced radish and topped with the lime leaf oil.
This is a really special dessert. There's a kimchi sauce and peach. So nice.
Pretty fresh.
It's so fresh.
I see like slices of peach.
Super fresh.
Oh, it's this thing again.
Yes, but the different flavor. For your main dessert is we use the Korean famous Makgeolli rice to make the ice cream. At the bottom part is cream cheese powder, topped with butter flavored marang. Under the marang there is some confit lemon. I also recommend you to cook the marang and enjoy all the things together to taste the layer. Finally, for back to our dashi. This one is a sweet flavored red sesame with the nuts, and that one is our fermented pineapple. I also recommend you to eat both together. This is our puff. Inside is vanilla cream and some puff rice crispy, and topped with some chili powder.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Main dessert time. This is Makgeolli ice cream. Makgeolli ice cream. Some kind of a rice alcohol, right? Crack it, eat it together. It's an interesting flavor, and then there's some powders. It's very Korean. I think the ginseng soup tastes like the winter in Korea, and this tastes like the summer in Korea. Now we eat the dashi. It's very cute. Sesame. And then I have this special puff. So cute. Oh, Sikgoo 嚟㗎. Oh, super good.
What flavor is it?
I couldn't tell, but it's very good. There's some crispy texture in it as well. Super good. I've never tried the previous Hansik, but I think this one is very good. Really highly recommend it.